He's back from the bottom of the lake. He's back once again. Take that off very slightly and I'll cut my head. Okay, so I've just finished watching The New Blood. This one was not fresh in my memory. Enter Kane Hodder. Now, Kane Hodder will appear later in this series. Jason X. I don't think you can pick Jason X to Jason X. I got to meet Kane Hodder last Saturday and he was actually awesome. This is the first one Kane Hodder comes into. Now, this was originally beamed. Beam me up, Scotty. Don't even go there. I just need to move a couple of things there. This was originally going to be some kind of early concept for Jason versus Carrie. You know, the telekinesis, psychosis, telekinesis thing coming in. That's the real concept of it. It totally embarks away. Now, the last one, the gothic horror, had a bit of tongue joke. This has no joke. This has a really dark score. Has a backstory of the young character killing her dad and like in the lake, and years later she's got to come back to the lake to confront her childhood trauma to try and unlock, and the psychiatrist is trying to manipulate her to see what she's really capable of and study her powers of being able to do stuff. And of course there's a party going along across the road with a group of teenagers just hanging out. So it sets all the characters up, and Jason comes back after she screams. She screams. I've just watched the bloody thing. She screams and awakens Jason. Just randomly walks down to the pier and creates Jason to come back to life. He's been under there 10 years, so he's like a zombie. You can see his face. You can see where the bulb propellers get him. His jawline going on there, and he's out for revenge. Well, he's not really out for revenge anyway. He's out to fucking kill everyone. And as I say, there's a lot of stunts this time for Kane Hodder to do, as he is the victim a lot of the time in this. Light bulbs and face falling through stairs, just missing, breaking his neck, getting electrocuted, going in a puddle, falling through floors, hanging from ceilings and stuff like that. So there's a lot of practical effects and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. This is also the one where Jason goes around and pretty much finds everything he can find, from a hedge trimmer to a fucking long stick with a knife on, to a knife, to a little sword, to all kinds of stuff. Even the sleeping bag. You know, pulls the lass out of the sleeping bag and bang off the tree. Which is probably the best death in the movie. This movie though is pretty slow. The lead actor in it I think is absolutely terrible. The lead girl, it's really weird. It's just rebooting itself now. Just watch the extras. You know, Kane Hodder, you know, he's a smaller Jason. But you know, a lot of practical stuff, but it's just almost like a Carrie at camp with Jason in The New Blood. It's just a weird title. A lot of the deaths are concealed, and a lot of the deaths aren't done for the practical gore, they're just done. There isn't one where I go, ooh fuck, you know, the best one is the carrier bag. A lot of the characters dial in their performances, and then, you know, it's just weird. I mean, one of the best things of it is when his mask splits and he's almost like shocked and weird and stuff, which is pretty cool. And then his head, the bit with his head is pus and it's just a bit, ugh. But apart from that, it's just a weird one. You can kind of see why they zoned off. Now the ending, as all these are done, is fucking weird. He fucking gets collapsed in the house, and then the dad comes back. Like, comes back out the lake and drags Jason back in the lake. And you think, what the fuck? Then they get put in the back of the van and I think, hang on a minute, what the fuck? So, it's weird. It doesn't know what it wants to be, but then follows the traits that what it has been and didn't really break new ground. So yeah, The New Blood, what a name. So yeah, I'll see you in the outtakes. Did I mention in the last one? I mean, today I've just been on the Games Galaxy to have a look at that Jason figure, but I remember the stunt guy in the last movie when he was driving. Well, it was a woman driving, but it was a stunt guy. So here it is, Jason, The New Blood. Just a picture of Jason there. Now on the back, no extra features. This is a Paramount one. So yeah, chapter selection, The Legend, Tina's Wish, Conjuration, Stranded, Surprise Party, Camping Out, Skinny Dipping, Dr. Clues Exposed, Lost of Hearing, Couples, Lights Out, Scream to Death, Betrayal, Multiple Murder Attempts, Tina Makes Another Wish. So yeah, whatever. Again, with these Paramount things, like the last time, it's part of the same series. If you want to register to Paramount, you can. There's a question here: what What issues retail? What was the main reason for buying this DVD? Please list the following order. Does it ask you what film you got it in? No. Typical Paramount. Yeah, to help us understand the leisure interest, please include the activities interested in you and the partner. Talk about product marketing years ago, but yeah. Paramount, New Blood. I gotta say this is probably just going to be a 15. I just looked there, it's an 18 on the box, but. So yeah, this is part 7. I probably said part 6 in multiple times, but this is the New Blood I've just finished. So the next one will be Jason Takes Manhattan, which will be the last in the Blu-ray box set. We'll continue it with the DVDs of Jason X and The Final Friday, which are on the cards as well. So it's great just to watch. I mean, as I say, this is the one where I've really started watching and go, wow, this is like a really weekend-y. I mean, going back to the whole thing that 5 gets a lot of shit. Like, this is, you know, I think this is the worst one so far. So yeah, even though Kane Hodder's in it. Kane, you're awesome in real life, but nothing wrong with Jason, eh? It's the story. It's like, what the fuck? Right, I'll see you next time for Jason Takes Manhattan. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.
And now, the end is here.